bettering his 128 not out, made on debut in Rawalpindi. Average of 81.6. So an informed batsman and a young man with tremendous amount of talent. Past the gully, Kirsten Farney will have to chase. It'll be to no avail. That's going away down to the boundary. Oh, it's 4 runs, but he didn't have real control of that. 3 slips of gully, and it went flying wide of third slip, down to the boundary for 4. We'll take a look at it when you come back at 114 for 5.
Oh, that might have well have been stopped. Maybe should have been stopped. 117, 118 for 5. That's the sort of shot one's come to expect from Mahmood. He just strikes through the line of the ball so beautifully. 127 for 5.
This will be 4 runs, I think. Yes. The man down on the boundary is too square. He played it with soft hands. I think he held it back a little bit, Farney de Villiers, and it just went along the ground and wide of second slip. Opening the face. In the air, over the top of cover, and away it goes towards the boundary. When in doubt, hit out.
Typical of Azhar, watching him bat at wonders last test match, playing and missing, and decides thereafter, I'm going to go after the bowler. And there he goes again, over cover for a 4.
Well, to get 7 wickets. And now he really does pack that one away. Oh, goodness me. Threw the bat at that all right. And it raced away backward a square on the offside.
That's a lovely shot. Rock on the back foot, place it square in between the fielders, and see how the weight is on the ball. It cracked it well in between the covers. Straight for 4.
Good shot. There's no messing. If it's in the right slot, Mahmood just hits through the line and does it well.
Well, we know his tactics. We saw them in Johannesburg. Alan Donald is going to be well aware of that. He won't want to be smacked over his head again. Super timing. And Alan Donald will have his 10th 5-fer in the back of his mind. It would be a great record if he can achieve it.
Bouncer and brilliantly played. My goodness me. That was struck away with authority and complete control.
A really good shot here, but Alan Donald knows that he's going to have to get it short and up and quick to beat this man. That perhaps was about 15 centimeters too low, but what a good stroke.
Cut away firmly. Chase for third man, gives it up. Another quality stroke. And 50. Well played, young man, yet again.
Yeah, really, he's got every right to be delighted with another face-saving innings for Pakistan, coming in at number 7, and he's done it again. This game is so easy, isn't it? This really was a first-class shot.
Just failed to grasp it. And this is playing nicely down towards the boundary. In fact, I think the umpire will ask the third umpire to have a look at this. They get 2. See, his foot already behind the boundary rope, or was it in the air?
Well, it certainly was outside, and there is a signal. You can see the 4 being signals in at the boundary to Azhar Mahmood. I think this was his probably 11th boundary.
Going for his shots, and he picks this one off nicely. There is a man just backward of the square leg umpire, but out of reach of him, and 4 more. This will be 4. My goodness, he's playing well in that area.
That was beautifully played, and Alan Donald, he just doesn't know what to do with this young man, because once again enough wit given to Azhar, and he relishes that one, picking up 4 more, and the 200 coming up for
Going to be 4 more, maybe 6. And this is 4 more, beautifully played. And I cannot understand why South Africa does not block that shot. They've got a 3rd man, but he's far too fine to cut that off. They need a man down there at backward square. The runs have just flowed through that area, and they want to give him the single anyway. This doesn't make sense, quite frankly.
There's the bouncer, and a brilliant effort, but it's gone for 4, and yet another 100 against South Africa for Azhar Mahmood. That's 300, almost it seems, in as many innings. He took it on, he's a brave player. A wonderful effort from Pollock, diving to his left to try and catch that ball, but no, 100 more. Beautifully, beautifully, beautifully timed. Perfection.
Now it's hit hard and over the head of mid-off, and that's 4 more. This is magnificently played. Again, it was well up to him. There was a little bit of in-swing, but he's in such magnificent form now that he just slams it down the ground for another boundary. Great shot.
250 up for the Pakistanis.
And there he'll get 4. Straight down the ground, super shot. And that's it. At last, he succumbs. He's furious with himself. An asterisk would have been very nice, and it bolstered that average, which is already so high. So he's very destroyed at having got out the inside edge and into his stumps. But he has played a marvelous innings, and he deserves, I would say, to be not out. Unfortunately, he's the last to go. He's 132. Ending as he goes again for a big shot. The left foot, you see, wasn't in the right position. That's why he probably found the inside edge and into the middle stump. But what an innings from Azhar Mahmood. His 3rd 100 in 5 test matches against South Africa. 24 fours he hit. And a magnificent innings of over 3¼ hours just, but only 163 balls.